going back. So, ayun na nga. uh, so, what happened after then? Nung nag-discontinue na ako ng na teachings to a different studio. So, medyo ano yung dilemma na yun sa akin. Medyo matagal ko siyang uh, tried to go back to my usual flow. Ang pakiramdam ko nun para akong na-displace ako talaga. Ah, wait lang. Na-displace ako. Parang, ano nang gagawin ko? Nung time na yun, 3 months pa lang ako dito, nakaset up na tong studio. Meron na akong kiln. Napagawa ko na yung kiln. Pero, I didn't notice na I still have some healing to do inside. So, ayun, parang I need to do it. I need to face it. Kasi, the training that I had, it was really, I don't know, parang siyang heartbreaking. It really depends kasi sa tao kung paano mo siya titignan. Pero, kung talagang isusuma mo total, malaki yung nagawa ng training sa akin as a person. Ang pinaka trade-off nun is I really had my spiritual awakening there. Yung awareness ko, mindfulness ko, and kung paano ako magpo-proceed sa mga susunod kong hakbang. But hindi ko siya magagawa if hindi ko ma-face sa sarili ko yung pinagdaanan ko dun. Kasi we were exploited yung talent namin dun. Yung pakiramdam ko, parang ang ano ko nun, parang I had a post-traumatic syndrome. Tapos, alam ko, I had that capability. I have that skill na, pero hindi ko siya ma-execute. So, it took me months before ko siya na-accept. Ang dilemma ko pa nun, if I'm gonna push through with pottery, itong pinag-aralan ko, tatanggapin ba ako ng mga Pilipino? Yun yung dilemma ko eh. Kasi wala ako talagang mentor, wala akong talagang proper training from the Philippines, wala talaga akong history. I just had a basic. At tapos ako din rin naman ang basic wheel throwing sa UP Ceramic Studio from Ella. Pero yung learning ko kasi doon, I learned it from myself din kung paano ko ma-enhance yung technique ko. But once I got to pagdating ko sa Japan, I unlearned everything. Kaya ang ginagamit ko talagang techniques ngayon, hindi ko na maalala yung mga dati kong ginagawa. Lahat all Japanese from Kaneyama, from my sensei. So, yun. Ang dilemma ko dun, since I'm a UP student, tapos may pledge of commitment ako na dapat kong punan, tatanggapin ba ako ng mga Pilipino na mag-i-introduce ako ng ganitong techniques na Japanese trained, Japanese techniques. So, hindi ko alam. So, it took me about siguro 6 months before ko talagang na-process, na-accept na, or acknowledge na yun talaga yung identity ko eh. That's my core. So, bakit ko siya ikakahiya? Pinaghirapan ko siya, dugot pawis, iyak. So, yun. So, yep. I'm just so thankful na super supportive ng family ko. Sila talaga yung nag-push sa akin na, sabi ng mga kapatid ko, kuya, yun kasi yung identity mo talaga eh. You're Japanese trained, so bakit hindi mo pakilala yung sarili mo? Start, introducing yourself. Tapos, pinapaglitan pa ako ng mama ko. Sabi niya, andyan na yung kill mo. Hindi mo gagamitin. Ang mahal-mahal niyan. So, ayun. Yep. Then, I took my first step. Pinagdasal ko rin lang yan. Sabi ko, I just need one student. I-offer ko na yung sarili ko. Outside, I have to put myself out there. Sabi ko, Lord, isa lang. Kailangan ko lang ng isa. Para at least man lang ma-feel ko na magsaysa yung ano, yung pinag-aralan ko. And nung nag-post ako, grabe, overwhelming yung feeling. Parang, I just need one student each month. Pero for the full course, kasi full course yung una ko, dito sa ano, maliit na studio dito sa labas pa yun. Hindi ko pinapagamit tong ano, pero andyan yung I had like about 20, parang 23 nga to be exact. Lahat nag-express ng intention to learn from me. So sabi ko, galing-galing din talaga ni Lord. Parang I'm just asking one, pero overflowing yung binigay niya sa akin. So yun, dun ako nag-start. So inopen ko na yung studio. First year talaga, I'm running the studio alone. Full courses lahat. Tapos ini-interview ko talaga yung student na natuturuan ko. I always talagang make sure na hindi masasayang yung energy na ibibigay ko. Sinasabi ko lang na, I just need to ask you something, pero ini-interview ko talaga sila kung worth it ba yung ibibigay ko na energy. Kasi there are some people talaga that they just want to try pottery just for Instagram. I really don't like that. Nagbabago naman yung ano, yung panahon. At nagkakaroon din naman talaga ng market na they just want to have the experience. But during that time that I started teaching, I'm not in the market for that. So talagang full course yung tinuturo ko talaga isa-isa. Kaya kilala ko, natatandaan ko lahat ng mga naging student ko. And I'm so happy na somewhat I'm starting to fulfill what was given to me. Yung task na binigay sa akin. So, yeah. And, yeah, yun yung sense of fulfillment ko kapag nakikita ko sila na they continuously creating. Yung iba nga ngayon may studio na they're also teaching. Masaya na ako dun. So, ayun. Akala kasi nung iba, to be honest, akala kasi nila bata pa ako. Diyos ko, pabalik na ako, no? I'm already on my mid-40s. And I'm doing this because I just want to do it. Tapos na ako dun sa mga taon na I need to prove something. I'm already fulfilling maybe the task that was given to me, my purpose, finding my purpose. And yeah, I want to have meaning of what I'm doing here on earth while I'm living. I want to maximize my full potential. Ano yung pa yung pwede kong maibigay? So, ayun, I don't actually see or I do not entertain competition. The competition that I have is competition sa sarili ko. I do not compete. Ang lagi kong binibreak na record is my personal record way back. So, ganun ko siya tingnan. Kaya, yeah, that's how I see life. That's how I see myself maybe growing, which I don't know as well. Kung walang absolute kasi sa future, depende sa kung anong output and energy na ibibigay mo today. Yun na magtatel ng future mo. And you just have to be mindful and observant ano yung binibigay sa'yo ng sitwasyon. All you have to do is to choose, trust your intuition, your mindfulness, your discernment based from the experiences that you gained. So, something like that. Now, dami kong chika. So, yeah. I opened the studio publicly ng 2022. Pero yung studio is nandito na ng 2021. Kaya yung anniversary niya 2021. So, yun din yung first firing ng kiln dito. So, yeah. Then, ano nga nangyari? Lumaki siya ng lumaki. We had a 4th year anniversary. Ang dami ko na rin mga naging ka-collaborate na artist kasi I consider myself as freelance artist. So, work din ako sa ibang artist na nagpo-provide din ng service katulad ko. Nagtuturo din sila. Sometimes they come here sa studio tapos, yeah, we help each other para ma-fulfill kung ano yung kailangan ng community na na-build natin actually. So, ayun. And then, yeah. Tapos, since, yun nga, somewhat hindi na ako makatrabaho dito sa studio, sabi ko, it's not really healthy for me to live here kasi yung parents ko sa Mindoro na rin umuwi. And then, binigyan na rin nila ako ng go signal to use the entire house to be my studio. So, naging community siya, yung full house, full functioning studio. Tapos sabi ko sa sarili ko, I really need my own space. So, on my 4th anniversary actually ng studio, I decided to get a space in Tagaytay. So, yun talaga yung parang personal studio ko. Hindi ko siya tinatawag kasi na branching out kasi ano ko siya, it's my personal studio. Tapos, Saturday, Sunday lang ako nagtuturo doon whenever I'm there. So, yeah, I always visit naman Quezon City Studio in between weeks kapag talagang kailangan ng support dito. So, ayun, ang dami ko na na-meet, ang dami ko na rin naging parang batch of people that, I collaborated with. Yeah, iba-iba. Nakakatuwa kasi na-expose ako sa different kinds of people and different walks of life na may ganun pala na nakakatuwa na ayun na mas na-explore ko yung sarili ko na pwede palang may ganun. Naging na-practice ko na to be more open, accepting as well, supportive dun sa community namin na build. Hindi lang kasi nila alam na I'm learning much from my students too. Kasi exchange of ideas and experiences. Nagkataon lang siguro na nabigyan ako ng ganitong pagkakataon na mas ma-explore ko yung ganong klase ng pottery. And I'm so happy and thankful na nasi-share ko siya dito sa atin sa Pilipinas. Kahit hindi man ako nabigyan ng platform na I supposed to do, nagagawa ko naman siya sa community which is also aligned pa rin sa pledge of commitment na nasainan ko. So, ayun. So, next is, siguro details of updates ng nangyari dito rin sa studio. Maybe challenges. So, ayun. Ano yung mga pinagagagawa ko ngayon na support for the studio and also for the students na naturuan ko. So, okay. Next part. Inaantok na ako yung mata ko.